Some private investigators do an initial consultation for free.
That's true. I don't do that.
Why? Does a free consultation mean the person's not legit?
I don't know. I don't know them.
And the deposit is how much you said?
It's 2 grand. After that, rates start at 150 an hour, 67 cents per mile, plus you're responsible for any additional costs incurred along the way.
Additional like what?
Oh, like license plate searches, cell phone reversal searches. Don't really know until I incur them. But I use PayPal, so you can dispute the charges there if you want. It's minimum 7 hours up front, plus a deposit, make it 3 grand.
I talked to somebody who told me 75 an hour.
Yeah, well, I've talked to a lot of somebodies and they've told me a lot of things too. And well, just to make sure that they're licensed and insured. And there are a lot of even licensed people out there who will take your money, go straight to the person that you've asked them to investigate, and then ask you for more money to tell you it's okay. So just trust your gut. Oh, the tassels on your bag. Cool. Like fringe, but not. ADA Morris, my intern gave me a message. It's a real honor.
ADA Morris, nice to meet you. I've never seen you around here before. Thanks for making the time to meet with me.
Problem, I'm a new hire, started just after New Year's.
I was wondering if I could discuss the charges you've brought against Trent Bolton.
And will your firm be involved in his defense?
I haven't actually made up my mind about that. He's a friend of a friend. Let's just consider this a professional inquiry.
What would you like to know?
If perhaps there isn't some understanding that we could come to.
What, like a deal, like a plea deal?
Hypothetically,
That's absurd. On what basis?
on the basis of the facts, Mr. Bolton freely admits that he caused harm and he stands ready to make recompense.
I'm sorry, but this man made a lot of mistakes. He threatened a private citizen with a gun, struck that private citizen, rendered him unconscious, threw him in the trunk of a car, and then left him unattended in front of a public hospital while he was still unconscious.
I don't dispute any of that, but let's be honest here. If he had gotten the right guy, your boss, the DA, would be posing for pictures with him.
This is a ridiculous conversation.
Can I explain the jury system to you?
Well, are you even a lawyer?
For all its virtues, it is a highly unpredictable process. I say that as someone who has studied it for over 20 years now.
And your point?
My point is, making a good deal, a good plea, is something smart, seasoned attorneys aspire to.
Well, Dr. Bull, as I just explained to you, I just got off the bus, so how would I know any of this? And well, I admit I didn't season myself before I came into work today, and to call myself smart, I think would be immodest. So let's cut to the chase. Mr. Older and Mr. Weiser, make me an offer. Filtered water, high fructose corn syrup, lemon juice concentrate, gum acacia, citric acid, all natural. Yeah, right.
Try this. Sorry, I overheard the real thing. No chemicals, no preservatives.
Yeah, thanks.
Hello again. These aren't ripe. How are the apples?
Excellent. They're in season.
I wonder why he didn't want us to eat them.
Who?
God in the Garden of Eden.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm a little slow today, bad headache, but actually I don't know.
Well, why wasn't it like no bananas or avoid at all costs? Kumquats. Wonder what God had against apples.
I can't help you. I don't know.
How about William Tell? You think he really shot one of these up his brother's head?
Do I know you?
Unlikely. I just moved to New York.
Well, then, to answer your first question about the apples, I don't know what God's problem was. And two, William Tell, like Paul Bunyan, never existed. And in case you're wondering, Isaac Newton discovered gravity through planetary observation, not because one of these fell on his head. And well, I seriously doubt that eating one a day will keep the doctor away. So, okay. Yeah. And welcome to the Big Apple.
Rolling.
I know you're in there, Walter.
There's no Walter here.
Open this door now.
You can't come in here. I'll call security.
Walter.
I'm in the middle of a meeting, so you better have a damn good reason for coming here.
I found him. We'll be there in 7 minutes.
You're not his wife.
Thank God.
Brief me.
Pakistan. Did you read through the binders I sent you?
Unless they were encrypted on the vaginal walls of an Asian call girl, no. What binders?
The ones marked Secretary of State on the covers? The ones that contain high-level SCI clearance information?
Shit. I might have left them at Bobby Van's.
Well, we're gonna have to send someone there to shred them.
But Billy can do it.
Who's Billy?
Bartender there.
Ah, you're gonna trust Billy the bartender with highly classified military documents and the names of covert CIA agents in Pakistan?
Don't worry, he's a good kid. I'm starting to be a male nurse. Now, tell me everything I need to know before I need hair of the dog.
You know there's no alcohol allowed in the Situation Room?
They make it look like orange juice. Christ, you think LBJ fought Vietnam and they're sober?
Yeah, we lost that one, remember?
This job sucks ass. I should ask for Secretary of the Interior like my wife told me. You don't get pulled away from hookers in the middle of the night to save Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, well, too late. Fix your fly.